This is Jason Gaber with Mount Baker Mining and Metals, and I've become really interested in the recycling side of things. And I went down to my local scrapyard yesterday to see what I could find that I may be able to run through the hammer mill and upgrade. And these are brass radiator tops out of old cars. And what they do at the scrapyard is they take a sawzall and they cut the radiator off. And it's a copper brass radiator. And this top part is plastic, but they leave all this brass and copper in here that they sell as a dirty brass price, I'm assuming. This one is all plastic. This one has some steel clips running down along the base, and the steel cap is still attached. This one here is completely brass. This one here again is a brass and copper piece under there, and there's a plastic top on there still. So what I'm going to try and do is run them through this hammer mill. See the hammers down there, and I ran one as a test already, and here's kind of what happened. The plastic and steel clips all exploded and popped right off, and then it chewed up the remaining brass into these nice big pieces that can then be separated out using an eddy current or just by hand, picking them out by hand. Underneath the hammer mill, this is looking up from the bottom. Those bars are spaced at 2 inches, and so we're not trying to grind anything up. We're just trying to bust it all and separate the brass and the plastic. Here's the final discharge out of our hammer mill. And you can see the brass pieces are all coming out chewed up and clean. Here's all the steel clips we saw earlier. And what I'm hoping to do here is just generate some ideas from you guys on what you'd like to see run down a hammer mill for recycling. So if you can leave a comment below about what you have had a hard time cleaning, or something you'd like to see run down one of these hammer mills, I'd appreciate it, and I'll run down and grab some material from the scrapyard and run it through and see what we get. Here's your clean brass. Here's all your junk, plastic and steel and stuff. And if you're going to do it on production, you'd want a conveyor belt coming out from underneath the hammer mill with a discharge hopper and probably a magnet belt, and either a guy hand picking the brass out or an eddy current would probably work, because there's some fairly small pieces in there. So I appreciate you watching, and please let me know what you'd like to see run down through a hammer mill and see if we can liberate for you. Thanks.